Okay, so it's the 28th of June, and I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what happens in a week. At this point, I feel very confident to say the solstice has definitely happened. The shadow is definitely progressing the other way. I don't think there's any doubts about that at this point. So we know we're at least somewhere in the ballpark. We're not off by a month or something. But, so I didn't have to redraw the entire line, but I just wanted to illustrate to you. I just connected a couple data points I had with the line so you could see how the shadow is now definitely returning. It's like over here. It's clearly on this side of the line now. So I just wanted to kind of give you a better visual of that. And maybe I'll do this again in a couple weeks just so that you can see kind of how much this shadow from a 30-foot tall chimney moves. And again, it's by the time it's going to keep progressing this way until the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year, and it's going to shadow at this time of day. The shadow is going to be all the way down there because it's going to progress that far. But I might do this again in like a week or two so that you can see how it's definitely like over here by then. But I mean, like I said, you can clearly see it's on this crack right now, but you can clearly see it's out over here beyond the shadow, so, or the line. Okay, so this is the 5th of July by the Gregorian calendar, and I was able to connect just one line from a couple dots that I can still see. You can see where I marked the corner right there, and there's another one up there. But so you can see how the shadow is clearly returning back that way. And I guess it's either been like 2 or 3 weeks since the theoretical solstice, but it'll keep progressing. And by the time this winter solstice happens, it's going to be all the way down the hill and in the woods, like way down in there. So, again, I hope this just, you can see it clearly how throughout the course of the day, the pattern, it's going to move like this, like east or west to east. And that's the pattern that moves during the day, but it creates this line as you take marks. And then day by day, it'll move, the whole pattern will shift this way or this way. So like, for example, you know, like this is like, you're gonna probably do something like that. So, and it's, you know, it's gonna be more or less parallel, or, well, not parallel, I guess they're slightly curved, but it's gonna do something like that. And so you can see how from day to day, it moves progressively, and the taller your sundial, the more this movement will be from day to day. So this is all a learning experience. Like I said, I guess the next thing I'm going to do is hopefully try and inspire someone who lives near something like the Washington Monument or a tall skyscraper in a city or something, or maybe I'll try and head out to one of these for the next solstice events. But I guess this will be the last video for the summer solstice this year. I would think we can see it's clearly returning at this point, but anyway, that just to demonstrate to you, give you an understanding of how it moves. But I hope all of you get out there and start experimenting just over the building up until the next event. Just try it out a little bit and get a feel for what's happening. Check it a week or two later and you'll see which way your shadow is progressing, and you'll just get a feel for this and you'll get better and better at it. But hopefully we can get a bunch of people to confirm our creator's times using these solstice events, because I think it's very clear how these work opposed to the equinox events. Unfortunately, I just think there are a lot of variables with that, and I'm just not sure about that. But for the solstice event, I am pretty sure. Like, as long as you have a tall enough sundial and your difference from day to day is significant enough, and again, that depends on the height of your sundial, there's no guesswork about it. No matter where you are, no matter if it's flat Earth or ball Earth, no matter what scenario it is, the shadow, for example, it was progressing this way, and on the day of the summer solstice it's going to reach this farthest point, and then the pattern is going to start returning. And so that we're seeing the return now. It'll return all the way down over to down there for the winter solstice, and then after the winter solstice it'll start to return here again, and it'll come somewhere around here. And that's about how much it moves for a 30-foot tall chimney sundial shadow. So anyway, hope this was of some help to you, and I hope, please get in touch with me. Let me know if you're starting to experiment with this kind of stuff, if you have any questions, and if you do want to try this for upcoming solstice events, let me know, and we'll kind of point truth seekers your way as well, so we can all kind of help each other out. And because someone might have rain and someone might have sunshine, so if a bunch of us are doing it, somebody's bound to have sunshine. But anyway, may Abba bless you as you continually seek out his truths with a pure heart.